back to Googie's Kitchen. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my dad's delicious homemade coleslaw from my new book, Gifts from Grandpa. To show you how to make my dad's delicious coleslaw, but before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you like cooking videos and you want to see more like this one, then I upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my dad's delicious homemade coleslaw. Now this recipe is in my new cookbook, Gifts from Grandpa, which is available to buy on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box below for you. This book has been written in loving memory of my dad because I think that my dad was an amazing cook, and I wanted to share lots of his recipes with you. So in this book are lots of my dad's recipes, a few of mine, a couple of my nans and one of my grandfathers as well. My dad also believed that everybody should have a home and everybody should have a place to go to. So £1 from the sale of each book will go to the homeless charity Crisis. Now onto my dad's homemade coleslaw, and this recipe is just so delicious, you really have to try it. When I lived at home, my dad would always prepare the dinner before cooking it, and he would always sit down for a little while before he cooked everything, and he would always chop up his vegetables really neatly and have them in piles on a chopping board on the side, and I would always sneak past and steal one or two, and my dad would always say to me, "Oh, you'll get a tummy ache if you eat raw vegetables." So when he started making homemade coleslaw with raw vegetables, I couldn't help but taunt him for it. And I never really used to like this recipe. It was only as I got older that I really enjoyed it. And my dad has a few secret ingredients in here that make it taste absolutely amazing. Honestly, you really do have to try this. So I thought I'd share this recipe with you today. So here is how to make my dad's homemade coleslaw. So the first thing you're going to need is some homemade mayonnaise, and I will link this recipe in the description box below for you. I have done a video on how to make this, so I'll also link that in the description box below too. Then you're going to need 1 white cabbage and 1 red cabbage. This does make a lot, so if you wanted to cut down the portion sizes on this, you could only use half a cabbage. Then you're going to need 2 carrots. You're also going to need 100 grams of pine nuts and 100 grams of raisins as well. And these 2 ingredients honestly make the coleslaw so yummy. So to make the coleslaw, I'm going to remove the packaging from the cabbage, and then I'm going to slice it into quarters. And I'm going to remove the core as well. So to do this, I'm going to use a right angle, and I'm going to remove the hard part at the bottom of the cabbage. And then I'm going to use the grater attachment on my food processor. If you haven't got a food processor, you can use an ordinary box grater if you want to, that's fine. If you want to know about the Magimix, I've left this product in the description box below for you. I think it's a brilliant product. If you love cooking like me, then this is definitely an investment for the kitchen. And I bought all of it as well, so I have all of the grater and all the attachments as well. So I'm going to use the grater attachment on the Magimix now, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to quarter the quarters of cabbage again, because the hole that I have to put them in is a bit too small. And now what I'm going to do is just grate the cabbage, then I'm going to peel the carrot and chop the end off, and I'm going to put that in the grater as well, and that's it. Then I'm going to empty these ingredients into a large mixing bowl, and I'm going to cover that in my mayonnaise, and then I'm going to add the pine nuts and the raisins, and I'm just going to mix all of these together, and that is my homemade coleslaw done. But I just thought I'd try a little bit before tomorrow. It actually tastes better if you leave it in the fridge overnight, I find. but it's nice and crunchy when you first make it, so that's really yummy, really good, definitely worth a try. Thanks, Daddy. So that's how you make my dad's delicious homemade coleslaw, and that recipe, as I mentioned earlier, is in my new cookbook, Gifts from Grandpa, which I will link in the description box below for you, and I'll also link the recipe in the description box below too. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Do you enjoy homemade coleslaw, and what do you enjoy it with? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!